Do 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 do. Hello. It's time for some VR. Very excited. All right. Oh. Okay. Some very interesting joints on my hands there. They look like they're folded over. Beep, 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 beep. Why? Why would you draw some hands like that? They're very weird. Okay, so difficulty. Assisted adventure immersive. Let's just go for the default but for now. Ooh, Westworld. Check setting, calibrate, controlled. Down and left, right. Yeah. Turn enable, turning, snap smooth. 45. May induce motion sickness. Well, we wouldn't want that. Graphics. High, gamma. Yeah. Yes. Control by joint. Joystick locomotion. Click to sprint. Menu. Crouch is here. Quick turn. Fluid locomotion. Surface grab. Object grab. Okay, cool. Doop doop. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a maze! It's the maze! Oh my goodness. Find the center of the maze. Do 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 do. Rabbit's snare. That was kind of.
All yours now, Kate. But you have to go inside and meet this lawyer before the storm gets any worse.
This must be it. I better get inside and find that lawyer before the storm gets any worse.
Jeez. God damn. These graphics. Okay. To walk, swing arms back and forth while holding down both triggers. Oh, apparently I'm close to an edge here. Oh, whoa! I haven't done this joystick locomotion before. That's kind of cool. No. I kind of like that actually. No. Not that I would ever walk like this in person, but. Boop-a-doop.
I better get inside. Locked.
Why is it?
I don't see anyone here. There must be some way to open this door.
There's a spare key nearby. You can find it.
If there's a spare key nearby, I can find it.
Oh.
Huh. Mr. Rockwell left this for me. This'll get me inside.
I don't like that I can see the controllers. That's very... takes me very much out of the game. I don't like this. Not...
Mr. Rockwell? It's me, Kate Wesson. I'm here to discuss my great-uncle's will.
Take a look around. Mr. Rockwell is waiting for you.
Settings. Control. Fluid locomotion. Motion sickness. I do not care about this motion sickness. Reload, calibrate, go.
Mr. Rockwell?
Ah, there we go.
Are
Much
you
better.
here? He must be somewhere in this house. I guess I should try one of these doors. This place is nothing like I was expecting. I wish someone in Sweetwater had agreed to accompany me. Mr. Rockwell? This place is so big. It must be back here somewhere. Mr. Rockwell, are you in there? The door is stuck. I'll have to force it open. Lord Almighty, he's dead! I can't stay here. There's a killer in the house. was that? Who's... What is all this? Who's there? One of these doors must lead out of here.
Well now, who might that be? Is that little Miss Katie Wesson in the flesh?
There's no way out. He's going to kill you.
That fancy lawyer was pretty tight-lipped on when you'd arrive. But my knife opened him up just fine. Allow me to introduce myself. Miss Wesson.
Fuck.
So, she showed up at the house alone
Yes, I noticed. If the hook doesn't work, what's the point?
again. But hey, I thought the kitchen knife was...
Kitchen knife is horror schlock.
Hell yeah, it's horror schlock. He's a slasher villain, it's classic.
Slashers are anachronistic. This is Westworld, Lyle, 19th century. A little dignity.
Dignity doesn't sell. We're trying to resurrect an old tired storyline to get people interested.
What gets people interested? Character.
Fine, we can arm Hank with a monologue and he'll talk the guests to death. But, just in case, I'm giving him a bigger knife.
All right, Kate. Ready to go back out?
You know, we might attract more guests if we changed her dress. Ooh, maybe something low cut?
This must be it. I better get inside and find that lawyer before the storm gets any worse. This place is falling apart. I guess my great-uncle had a hard time taking care of all this on his own. It's open, but I don't see anyone here. I can't believe Mama never mentioned Great-Uncle Biltmore until now. I never would have expected all this.
Take a look around. Mr. Rockwell is waiting for you.
Mr. Rockwell? Are you here? Wait, did someone try and block this door? Why? I should see what's behind this. Oh Lord, he's dead! I have to get out of here!
Where'd I leave those damn keys?
There's someone inside the house. He's going to kill me. I have to hide under the table quickly.
Well, now, who's that I hear? I sure hope it's Katie Wesson. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Slowly, stay low when you have you.
I need to move slowly and stay low, or he might hear me.
That fancy lawyer didn't want me cutting in on your little meeting. Changed his tune, and some made him a point. Guess it's just you and me.
Who is that man? And why does he know my name?
I know you're in here, Kate. You're the only Biltmore left on my list.
Please don't be locked.
Get going, darling. This is to finally make your...
Keep your hands off!
informant? Really?
Hey, I'm getting into character.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me.
Wait, is that the killer? Is he gonna do anything else?
I think he's just dead.
I heard the goddamn horror storyline sucked. But no, Tight Corset bats its eyelashes at you, and now here we are chasing a missed connection.
What about her?
Who cares? She was just bait. Let's go rob somebody.
Wait, what?
Yes, this just ain't your night,
No,
sweetheart.
please, wait.
Really?
We can't make Hank invulnerable.
I'm not saying invulnerable. I'm saying we zero out his pain reception. He takes whatever the guest can throw at him, but he never slows down.
Rules, Lyle. If Hank can't be stopped, it breaks their suspension of disbelief.
Well, what good is a killer with a machete if every yahoo in the park is packing heat?
What good is Kate if she dies as soon as the killer shows up?
Oh my god, not this again.
She needs to be a survivor, Lyle. Why do all this if she can't make Hank work for it a little? Might as well make her a dead body of a lawyer.
Kate Wesson's purpose is to be Hank Harper's victim. It's been that way for years. The guests save her, she shows a little bit of gratitude.
If the guests want something easy, they can visit the Mariposa. Kate. Something they have to earn.
Shit. I gotta run down to operations, meet up with Jameson about my tablet. Hank's been displaying some aberrant behavior and my tablet's not...
Change the subject. The guests have to need her. Just want her. She has to be a fighter. Not just another skirt to chase.
Fine, you wanna fight? Then we need to make Hank tougher.
Great Uncle Biltmore's manor. This can't be it. Oh, I hope Mr. Larson doesn't mind. He seems so keen to accompany me out here. I don't want to make my guests stand out here. Suppose we should get inside. Maybe I can show him my appreciation after I finish the paperwork. Locked. Well, I don't see anyone here. There must be some way to open this door. If there's a spare key nearby, I can find it. Mr. Larson? I'm heading in. Would you like to get out of the storm?
Wow. Kate. This place is fantastic. It's a good thing we met. You never know who might try to take advantage of a young girl like you, all alone in a place like this.
Mr. Rockwell said he'd be waiting for me inside. How about I go take care of that, and see if I can find us something to drink?
Sure thing, sweetie. What should I do?
Could you take a look around? Make sure there's nothing hiding in the shadows?
Don't worry, Miss Wesson. You'll always be safe while I'm around.
I'm awfully glad you're here, Mr. Larson. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I better go finish my business with Mr. Rockwell, so I can get some privacy with my guest. Look at the size of this place. Mr. Rockwell said it was big, but... Mr. Rockwell? I hope we can get this over with quick. I brought a guest. Maybe I can crawl through that overturned furniture. The door looks open on the other... Oh my god! He's been murdered! Mr. Larson? Where are you?
Eat lunch, you bastards! What the hell? This isn't what I paid for! I'm supposed to be the hero!
Wait! You need to keep me safe!
You're on your own!
Oh. Miss Wesson, is it? I'd like to introduce myself. Name of Hank Harper.
I have to get out of here. Mr. Larson? Oh, he's gone. That door across the room is open, though. I don't see a lock on this door. I've got to block it somehow.
Come on. What the fuck? Good. That'll work.
Who is that man? Look at that door behind the display case. There's no way he could be in there, right? The murderer is still in here and I'm all alone. I better be quiet.
I know you're in here, Katie. No.
I need to get those keys from him somehow. I've got to hide quick!
Hold your breath, Katie. 'Cause I'm listening. There's no way you lead through me, Katie.
That's the key. I'm getting out of here. He's faster than me. I need to get out of sight.
There you are. I'll get off too. Biltmore ain't your name, but it's your destiny. And you're gonna... Where'd you run to, girl?
Where am I supposed to be going? Like, I literally just don't know.
Stay quiet. He hasn't seen you.
Aha! Where is he?
How do I get out of here?
Boom. Oop!
You don't have to do this, please!
You motherfucker!
Yet.
No! No! Yes! Go, Kate!
Hank could be out there. I need to find some way to defend myself. The attic. I'll be safe in the attic. attic.
Going to
Maybe Great Uncle Biltmore's got a gun in the attic.
going. Why can't I run?
There's something in the back there. Why does this look so familiar?
Whoa.
There she is.
It can't be.
You ever hear those two fancy ladies who kept leaping onto the train tracks?
No.
One of them was seeing something no one else could, and the other, well... She was along for the ride.
No, please, wait.
Good Samaritans. They saved him. But those gals, they kept leaping back down till they got hit by a train! Doctors got a fancy French term for it. Oli impose.
Please, I don't understand.
Fuck is that? Too much breaking
This
character
must
here.
be- No. What is all this?
Oh boy. Wasn't this exciting? Why can't I grab anything? Well, this is annoying. Boneworks, you've ruined me. Boneworks. There we go. Here, I can brush my hair. Thank you, Boneworks. Thank you for having such amazing interaction. What do we have here? Live testing 1 of 12 results done. Guest abandoned storyline. See feedback report 13/546. More sex appeal 113 delayed until gin event behind schedule. Hair adjustment. Costume revision in progress. See Bannon for info. Interesting. Cool. Something really bad has happened here. I didn't want to do that. Can I go this way? Hello? Hello? I'm in the story department and everything's a mess.
This is all about Mr. Rockwell. Was he here?
Him. Nope. Apparently not. Oh, look at my hat. Oh, I've got such a nice hat. It's a wonderful hat. Pens, pencils, glasses. Okay, well, Eric Rockwell. Other hosts, death positions, foyer, basement, library, porch, west library, barn, attic, study, bedroom. Okay. Okay, well, I guess they were just fucking all about murder and...
Hello? Is anyone here?
What's going
Where
on?
am I?
Seems to be very dangerous. I'm gonna go through here now.
This is Great Uncle Biltmore's manor. Whoever wrote this knew a lot about him.
One day we will reunite. Never took my family, I'll take his. I don't like that hat. I much prefer this one. Ah, that's a much nicer hat. Very much appreciated. What do we have here? C6 screen scanning for restraint ordnance. Can't pick up anything. Why do you put it there if I can't pick it up? Biltmore Manor. Shell physics testing. Right. I'm from Mariposa, B for Baltimore. Keeper up P1. Interesting. Apparently I can't interact with anything in here, which is very frustrating. Well, even the books. So you could theoretically interact with the books, but you can't. Oh look, there's some dead people. I can't interact with that either. Okay, so we're clearly not going through there.
Lyle, I can't do this alone.
I can hear a woman's voice in there. But where is she?
Lyle. Lyle!
Can't interact with him.
Is that lightning? Looks dangerous. Hank Harper. That monster. That knife, No. He had an axe, didn't he? He used it to... Am I dead?
Really? Really? Oh, that's just sad. Just walks right through. Nothing. I can't walk over anything. Oh, my hand goes through everything. How does that make any sense? What happens? So, halfway through. Oh, there you go. Put it halfway through and it breaks. Wonderful. And my hand just goes through glass, apparently. So, let's go through this too. Yeah, just completely through. What about this? But no, I need to back up. Back up. Is that lightning? It is indeed lightning. Oh my goodness.
I've never seen a door like this.
It's a very
It has
fancy
a handle
door.
I can grab. Can't be too complicated.
Oh. Oh. Very exciting. Well, that didn't work. Do I have to crouch under it? Is that what's going on here?
This must be hell.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's pretty. But it's nowhere near as pretty as the hat I've got on. What are we? Ready to brew. Warning, the water is hot. Touch to start. What? I'm touching. Brew me some coffee. Brew me some coffee. Water is hot. Yes. Well, usually that's what you do with some... Fine then. Don't make me some coffee. It's late and I'm tired and I want some damn coffee. Oh. Oh. Did it open again? Oh. Poppy. Poppy. There we go. Hi. Oh my goodness. Somebody made a mess up in here. I hear a woman's voice.
Lyle? God damn it, Lyle, are you there? Answer me!
Not that kind of story. Damn it. How do I answer?
Lyle, come on.
I can't hear her very well. Hello?
Who is this? Where's Lyle?
Ma'am, my name is Kate. If you could tell me where I am.
Kate? Wesson? My Kate? How are you awake?
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
My name is Brandon. Is Lyle there?
I think he's been murdered.
Shit! Couldn't handle 5 minutes in a real horror show. Wait, maybe you can help me. Do you see a tablet near Lyle? A flat thing?
Let me look. I think this is it. What's Delos?
You can read it?
Yes.
What the hell is going on? Okay. I'm trapped in arrivals a couple floors below you. Take that tablet and look for a door marked elevator. I'll guide you from there.
Ma'am? What is this place? The last thing I remember is dying.
I know this must be overwhelming, but I'll explain it all later. I need you to bring me that tablet, and you need me to keep you safe. Right?
I need you to keep me safe. I should find that door and go help Miss Brandon. These clothes, they're like mine. And Mr. Rockwell's. There's a sign here that says elevator.
Good. Just head through that door.
There's no handle.
Just take out that tablet and hold it near the panel next to the door.
That's incredible.
Kate, you're not safe here. Keep moving, okay?
These people, they aren't from Sweetwater.
This is... purgatory.
Purgatory is real?
Yes. It is. And if you don't want things to get worse for you, you need to come find me. Understand?
Ma'am, the way out is blocked by something. It's like little bolts of lightning. Seems awfully dangerous.
It's electrical. We just need to shut off the breaker. Don't stand too close, you'll hurt yourself.
The what?
Hold up the tablet and look at the upper left corner. If you touch the words and pictures, they make the tablet do things for you.
Okay.
There should be 3 pictures on the top left. Tap the middle one. That's the scan icon.
I can see a line now. It's going further into the building.
Great. Just follow that line. If you get lost, you can use the tablet in scan mode to see through the walls. Oh, Lyle, we should have made her smarter.
I think that's the door I need to go through.
Find the panel.
I can't keep going, ma'am. There's another locked door, but the panel is different from the last one.
It must be a secure section. You'll need an access code to get in.
Access code?
Right. Access codes are like keys. They unlock doors for you.
God. There are so many bodies. There's something there.
Okay, scan that tablet and see if it has the clearance to get that door open.
It worked.
Thank God. The breaker box should be in there somewhere.
I think this is it.
Just insert it in the power panel at the end of the room.
That's done. Now what?
Flip the switch inside. The path should be safe now. Go on, Kate.
You act as if you know me, but I don't know you. Who are you?
I'll answer all your questions when you get to me, okay?
The door won't open, ma'am.
The power might be off. You'll need another utility key, just like the power panel.
I think I see one on the floor here.
Grab it then.
Katie Wilson. Just the girl I've been looking for.
What is it?
Hank, he was about to... But then the door closed on its own. Did you do that?
Closed on its own. That can't be right.
I can't get to the elevator with him walking around, ma'am. He'll find me.
Right. Listen. You're on the narrative floor. There should be some hosts we can use to distract him.
Hosts?
Look for anyone you might recognize from Sweetwater. Hopefully some of them still work right.
Ma'am? There are 2 men here, but they're not moving. I think that's the preacher from Sweetwater.
Is there a bounty hunter? You should see a button that activates the scene.
Yes, it's right there. What do I do?
Hit that, and I'll walk you through it.
You know, I'm starting to think my wife been catting around.
Where'd you get a notion like that?
She been acting funny of late. Going to church more too, preacher.
Can't imagine why. You weren't saying that attending church is a sign of guilt, are you?
No,
Did I bring them to life?
Now pull out your tablet and press one of the buttons labeled Edit Emotions.
What is all this?
You can adjust how they feel, change the way they behave. Just pick one of them to start. Lower his trust, and raise his suspicion and hostility. Bring them up to the yellow marker. That should push him over the edge. Now, commit the changes.
What will this do?
Hopefully, save both of us.
You think you can lie to me, huh? And take what's mine? Huh, my wife? You dumb son of a bitch! Serve her!
Oh my god, he's gonna kill him!
Don't worry, they aren't real.
Fucking worm! You don't got the stones!
How is this not real?
Kate, stay strong. The sound of the gunshot should draw Hank out. Go and find the elevator before he gets here.
Miss Brandon, we got that poor man killed. I made him do that.
Are you through the door?
Yes, but...
Good. We can't look backward. Only forward. Now get out of there before our luck runs out.
Ma'am, I keep seeing that awful moment in my head. Those two men.
Don't worry. There'll always be more.
What does that mean?
Look, all that matters right now is that you are incredibly special, and I am incredibly lucky. Go find the elevator.
Miss Brandon, these elevator buttons look broken.
Shit. Okay. It's okay. You should find another group of elevators behind the IT rooms.
What about Hank?
Shit! Just please do what I say.
Ma'am, there's white smoke in the next room. I can't see past it.
If the smoke's white, it's probably just halon gas from a busted fire suppression pipe. You can go in there.
I can't. The door's locked.
Remember what I taught you. Use your tablet to unlock it. Scan the door, follow the line, override the system. And don't die.
Looks like I need another utility key. What did the box look like again? Yellow stripe, right? Suppose I should scan the area.
Just insert the key, twist it, and slide the panel open. Power switch inside should disengage the magnetic locks and open.
Ma'am? How do you know Hank Harper?
It's not important how I know him. He's still out there, and I don't want you to die. Get that door open.
This switch is different.
Just flip the red breaker switch. That should open the door. Better stop coughing.
But the smoke...
It's a reflex. Stop or he might hear you.
I know you're... There she is!
Open. Just run!
I thought I lost you, girl!
Where am I going?
Better stop coughing.
But the smoke.
It's a reflex. Stop or he might hear you.
Is that little Miss Katie Weston? In the flesh? There she is!
Just run!
I knew you couldn't leave me, Katie.
Come on, why can't I run?
The door shut behind me again.
Then you're safe. But we don't know how long. Get to the damn elevators.
He's here.
Okay, stay focused. Need to find those two switches. Please be careful.
I can do this. It's just like before. With a madman on my heels. Lord help me. That's the breaker, but the door is still closed. There must be another breaker panel in here.
Well now, little Miss Weston been here? I know you're hiding in here, Katie. She ain't here!
Just stay hidden, Kate. Hank still hasn't noticed it.
Where's that breaker switch? I think Miss Brandon said there were two.
You can do this, Kate. Stay hidden and keep quiet.
Three of 10. I've already collected 3 of 10 collectibles. What's going on there? Oh boy. Time for us to take a wee break.
When you think about it, air travel really isn't all that great. I mean, sure, you can get from New York to LA in 6 hours, but unlike driving, where you can pull off the highway and hit up the nearest Arby's when you get a hankering, when you're on a plane, you're basically crammed into a 500-mile-an-hour glorified bus with wings and a bunch of sweaty strangers. And if you decided to step out for a snack, well, I hope you packed your parachute. But even though the airlines have been hitting us over the head recently with bag fees and disappointing food offerings, they have at least tried to make flying a little more tolerable by offering us in-flight wireless internet. Huzzah! But how exactly does Wi-Fi work when you're 6 miles off the ground? Why is it so spotty, and is it possible to make it better in the future? Well, when in-flight Wi-Fi first became a thing in the early to mid-2000s, it usually worked by beaming an internet connection to a transponder attached to the plane using satellites, similar to how folks in rural areas without cable, DSL, or fiber infrastructure use satellite dishes to get online. Today, these systems are still in use, along with another system called air-to-ground transmission, or ATG. This takes the form of towers, similar to cell phone towers, which have the advantage of being a lot cheaper than satellite internet, but they obviously only work over land. I haven't seen any floating cell phone towers on open barges yet. And there are other disadvantages too. Not only do these towers suffer from geographical restrictions, but the service they provide can be painfully slow, as anyone who's ever tried to stream anything on a plane probably knows. In the US, for example, there's only a 3 megahertz slice of the radio spectrum assigned to airline internet. So you compare that to the average home Wi-Fi connection, which can use anywhere from 20 to 160 megahertz. So this ends up meaning then that ATG systems don't provide great speeds, usually somewhere in the neighborhood of about 5 megabit per second. Satellite internet is faster, with speeds of up to 50 megabit per second on what's called the Ku band, which is the same range of spectrum used to beam satellite TV to your house, but with how many people can fly on an average commercial airliner like the Boeing 737 at once, even a 50 megabit connection can mean doing something as simple as downloading a Word document can be frustratingly slow if lots of passengers are connected at the same time. One of the reasons, aside from the usual corporate greed, that Wi-Fi costs extra on your flight. And current tech also requires airlines to bolt bulky antennas onto their planes. These are heavy enough to have a significant effect on the plane's weight and aerodynamics, meaning higher fuel costs, which are passed along to you, the poor sucker who's just trying to fly home for Christmas. But the days of inevitably crappy in-flight internet may finally be numbered, as major air carriers are now starting to install Ka-band, Ka-band satellite antennas, which have the potential, due to their higher bandwidth, to reach hundreds of megabytes per second, enough for streaming even on a crowded plane where lots of people are trying to connect. In fact, JetBlue in the United States has already deployed the new tech on some of its planes, so keep an eye out if you'll be using them to get to your final destination. And even better than that, actually, some of the new Ka-band antennas, such as one being developed by the Kymeta Corporation in Washington State, are much thinner and less power-hungry than their predecessors, encouraging airlines to install them on more planes without having to worry about how they'll affect flight performance. So maybe one day soon, you'll be able to live stream your next transcontinental flight and show your captivated audience just how appalling the condition of the lavatory really is. Speaking of the lavatory, nope, I can't tie this together at all. Okay, are you racing against the clock as a freelancer or a small business owner? It's challenging.
Wen Herausforderungen anspornen, statt abschrecken. Wer sucht, was man mit keiner Suchmaschine findet. Der schätzt auch ein Bier mit Charakter. Jever, der Charakter macht den Unterschied.
Going live?
We're going.
Oh, we did it! Yes!
Yes!
All of YouTube doesn't know this, but that was an adventure.
Welcome, YouTube. We've been trying to go live on you for let's
say half an hour.
Yeah, for a while. Okay, so welcome to the WAN show. Now it's starting for real. What do we got? What are we going to talk about today, Alex?
Yeah, we've got the Pixel 4a. It's leaked a bunch. Big surprise right there.
Huge big surprise. Also, the European Union is thinking about introducing a right to repair legislation that they're working on, and that's exciting.
Also, Honeywell. They built the most powerful computer, or quantum computer.
Did they?
I guess that they make quantum computers.
Did they achieve quantum supremacy?
Apparently, yes.
We have no time for jokes now. We'll get to that later. For now, it's the part of the show when you do the intro, I believe.
It is, yeah.
Hit that intro. Boom. Hey, do they talk during this point?
They normally do, but the viewers don't like it very much.
Oh, okay, sorry. And how long, wait, I have to press do I do that? No.
It's not FreshBooks right now.
Well, but you're supposed to do the, oh, shoot, you do this. Sorry, intro one more time.
You're a professional.
Intro one more time. Okay. And then it says the time at which it happens. And then I do this. Huh?
My FreshBooks.
Oh, you do that.
Oh, you did it.
Boom.
And honey.
And honey. Love those guys.
And my personal favorite, because we get to eat jerky.
Savage jerky.
Yeah.
Yes. And now, back to the good stuff. Hello.
So the Pixel 4a, so it's unsurprising that it's leaked, but I'm actually pretty excited about what there is.
Yeah?
So there's a couple things here. For one, they're not doing the stupid, does the Pixel 3 have the one where it scans your face, or is that just the 4?
Just the 4. I have the Pixel 3, and I was kind of upset because I was excited when they announced the Pixel 4 with the Project Soli sensors.
Of course you were.
What? I think we talked about this a little bit when it was being announced. Yeah. I was like, ooh, cool, because I don't know if you guys saw this, but like, when Google first announced Project Soli, it was like this secretive kind of like research project, and they were like, we can sense little tiny movements that you're gonna make with your fingers. You're gonna be able to have a little doohickey, and you're gonna be able to kind of dingle your fingies on top of it like this. And you're gonna be able to like turn volume up and like swipe things away and like multitask, all without touching your phone.
Yeah.
But the reason this was cool, Alex, let me tell you about it. Okay, the reason this was so cool is because it had applications for not just phones, but like, you know, laptops, or maybe you had like a little computing device and it didn't even have a screen. I don't know, and you're doing stuff with your hands. That sounded pretty cool to me. But turns out,
doesn't work great.
That's not what it was.
And also, I'm totally fine if they have that, but also I just want the little fingerprint reader. This thing's so fast, like bam.
Yeah, boom.
Great.
And I have one of those too. And then they took it away because he's got a Pixel 2.
Yeah.
I have a Pixel 3. James has a Pixel 4. And he's probably the least happy. I'm just kidding. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, the Pixel 4a, it looks like it's going to, you know, it's going to have this fingerprint reader on the back. It also looks like it's going to have headphones.
Let's go. This is where we go to the sources.
Yes.
Yeah, you're looking at it right now. Boom. And you can still see us.
Which is also awesome because, I don't know, I don't like Bluetooth earbuds.
You don't?
I like the cans. If you have like the big ones, those are great.
I see what you're saying.
But I don't like the little earbuds. Like,
see,
I've used AirPods, I've used the Pixel Buds. Just not a fan.
It's been really frustrating watching the industry as a whole kind of move towards removing headphone jacks because emotionally, you know, it puts you through the ringer because you're like, the first time they remove the headphone jack, you're like, no, my headphones, like 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, I love it. And then you're kind of like, all right. Then you go to acceptance where you're like, all right, the jack is dead. They're taking it away, and a car horn is honking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We're gonna get copyright infringed, copyright striked for having. That's a sound you can get from a music library somewhere. Anyways, you go to acceptance, right? So you're like, okay, I guess I'll buy good Bluetooth earphones. I guess I'll get into that, and that's the future. And then they do the stuff like this where they're like, just kidding, we can put in a headphone jack if we want. It's not a necessary thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what? So now I just don't like it.
Well, for me, it was like, my big problem with wireless earbuds is that they just don't have enough battery capacity. Like, it's pretty good, but I do this thing constantly where it's good enough that you don't have to plug it in every single night, but it's not good enough that you can go for like a week like you can with the over-ear ones. Right. So I'm just constantly in this situation where like you just want to throw in some earbuds and suddenly they don't work. Yeah. And you're like, geez. So like I had Pixel Buds and then instead I stopped using them and I just bought 4 pairs of like, what are the ones like the Pixel headphones that you just plug in here?
You mean like the ones that come in the box?
Yeah,
the USB-C.
They're like $20-$30, something like that. I just bought a bunch of them, stuck them in every bag that I own, and I have been really happy ever since then.
Yeah, and that's what I use. I use the ones that came with my phone.
But they're just like, they're not as good as a headphone jack, though.
Even on the Pixel 2, they didn't have it.
No.
Pixel 1 had a headphone jack.
I think so.
It's so funny. Because they did this, the Pixel 3a had a headphone jack as well. Here, I'll show you guys my screen. I'm looking at something very interesting. So there was a huge, there were tons of photos leaked. There was a huge hands-on video as well leaked. So we've basically seen the phone in all its glory. You can see there's a, what do you call it? Hole punch camera. So there is no, the sensor bar that was in the Pixel 4 is not there, so we won't have those same Project Soli gestures anyways. So nothing to get disappointed about, I guess.
For you.
Yeah.
The only person in the world that cares.
I'm sure other people cared about this. There's the fingerprint sensor, and we have the rectangular or square-shaped camera cutout as well, although I don't know if it has...
I'm pretty sure it's just one lens, so it's only like that just to look cool.
And those pictures are all courtesy of Tech Droider. So thanks a lot. Yeah, I don't know. And then the other important detail was, what am I looking at here? The $399. It's going to start at $399. Apparently, because billboard mock-ups were discovered, where apparently Google's ready to advertise it already. Nothing. There's no mystery anymore.
It's kind of sad.
In phones.
In anything, mostly.
Every phone that comes out, in everything. Every phone that comes out, everything